miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag, I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band, sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin, flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short but I can't complain, doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice then I teleport, got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone, spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot, how many licks to the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO, then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath, dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang, landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds, sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes, jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah. Too bad, gotta deal with it. Some of y'all too big for your britches. How's about a high five for the good girls and the good guys? Come on, too bad, gotta deal with it. Some of y'all too big for your britches. How's about a high five for the good girls and the good guys? You know who you are.
And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And before kickoff, Charles, quickly your keys to the game.
Well, partner, I can give you the standard ones, turnovers, special teams play. But here's one that doesn't get talked about much anymore, and that's time of possession. Whoever controls the football, gives their defense a break, and takes care of business, that's the team that's going to win this ball game.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. So happy you're with us, folks. Should be a game to remember for all involved. And we are off and underway here in Oakland. And this return going to come to a
sit down, bitch boy.
Belted at the end of that one.
I'm just fucking around.
Cougar 19. A run for the full-time 1,000-yard man, Arian Foster. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And all the way in from a touchdown. Arian Foster, 74 yards. And his guys Bulldogs have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spend all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they got both. Overcommitting in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, they landed in France. Basic shows out in Germany, they
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Under pressure, and down he goes. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down.
97. Yellow, 22. Set.
They'll set up to throw. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Inside the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. CD, what a sensational start for this defense. Instead of just forcing the 3 and out, which they were about to do, they pick it off and take it in for the score.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't just settle for the standard good way to start a game. They started in dramatic fashion. Take it away, score points, and guess what? They'll be flying to go back out there on defense again after that play.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They find themselves in a good-size hole here, and a good-size hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down.
12, 10, Will Green. Here we go, here we go. 45, what? Ready?
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. That pass caught the former Patriot and Buck, Rob Gronkowski. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
5, 6, 6. Come on, set.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
Let's go now. Cut.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Looking for Gronkowski. Out route, he's got him. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of 8.
They'll look to throw again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big play that time on a catch and run. And it'll move the chains. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Back to throw again. And they're going to get him. They bring it down the sack back at the 16-yard line.
A loss of 5 yards.
2nd and 15. That is caught. Touchdown, Legends. Garrett Wilson, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. Anderson up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down.
Mustang 19. Get up, 18, up, 65, 19, Riot, 79 Broncos.
Out of the gun, Newton. Now he's going to step up and run. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But third down coming up.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Here's Newton. That is caught. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
First down.
Come on, set. 70 Lions.
Going up the middle, Foster. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
2nd and 9.
70. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Cam goes out wide quickly. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now it's 3rd and 3.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Buffalo 18. 18. Buffalo 80.
We are through one. So happy to have you along. It's football. It's Oakland. And it's only on EA Sports. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The offense already on the field here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Cougar 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Hurt. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
Now Newton. And that will be incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
So on comes Cairo Santos now for the field goal try.
49-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start those points that come in helpful later on.
35-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Here we go.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, a look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
And I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
2 yards to go, second down.
Drill, 52. Ready, ready.
Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
He's brought down back at the 40-yard.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That is 33 yards on the third down conversion.
He scored their touchdown earlier, and this had a chance to be another. This secondary scrambling for answers, looking at each other, trying to figure out who is going to put the clamps on this guy, because right now, he's absolutely shredding them.
But they run the option here on 1st and 10. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. 2nd and 11. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Quentin Williams in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Okay.
Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. They'll look to throw here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10. Look him at the 5. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now, and he's in. Touchdown, Legends. Tim Tebow taking it in from 4 yards out. And his guys have made this a one-score game now. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And it leads down to a field goal at 17-14. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. The return man, Wilson. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the You're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Here's Newton. That one deep from Marshall. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping First down carry for Foster. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Hurt. Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19 tight.
From the gun, here's Newton. And he's got it. And he will take it in for the touchdown. Elijah Arroyo, 23 yards for the touchdown. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something to do with seeing the future. They had a plan to find a way right here before the half. That'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. Accomplish scoring right before the half ended.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And the Legends going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Okay, ready?
47-yard line.
10. Let's go. Smash, red. Set, go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Looking left sideline is complete. Now the Legends going to take their second time out. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Ready.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long. And this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal. Because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
52 down. Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. This is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Legends touchdown. Rob Gronkowski in the final seconds of the first half. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together, come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Third and 15.
A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Here we go. 22 needle, 66, measure. Red, yellow. Blaster, 6. Ready?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Right, 6, red, cycle. Let's go now. Cut.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. He finds Wilson. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back.
Okay.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Ready, cut.
Back to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? That is caught. Touchdown, Legends. Garrett Wilson, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And his guys have taken the lead. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Three. Seven Pirates. 18, Pioneer. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Newton now to throw. He sets the fire deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I got a good friend in football who always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Check. 60. 60 Bobcat. Dragon 60.
The shotgun snap for Newton. He has a man. It's complete to Wilson. Down the left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. It's a big play there on third down. 58 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's first and 10 just outside the red zone.
60 Eagles.
In motion right is Wilson.
Bronco 80. Ready.
Again, Newton. That's taken in by Arroyo. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Elijah Arroyo with his second touchdown of the night, as his guys are able to regain the lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Santos with the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
And they're on 35-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my base.
Okay, ready?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter, and they relinquished that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right, where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's first and 10.
Ready, set.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Ready up.
One quarter to play. It's football once again here in the East Bay. The fans love it. And we're back after this. This is a special presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go, set.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Throwing left side, he's got Gronk complete. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Second and 2.
Ready. Fight. 97. Fight 2. Down. Cut.
They'll look to throw. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. The offense on third down tonight, they've been excellent. 6 for 7. This is 3rd and 8. He'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Well, we knew this had the potential to be a tight game, but with less than 3 minutes to play, couldn't be any tighter. We're all tied.
All locked up, right? And this next drive is going to tell us everything we need to know about this game, because I want to see how they come out with the football. Are they going to be aggressive and attack downfield? You still got a 2-minute warning to come up. Or are they going to be conservative and try and hold on and maybe just get to overtime?
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And we essentially have a brand-new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this fourth quarter. Past the 20 for a short gain, 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Bronco 80. Dragon 60. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Out of the gun, Newton. 2 minutes to play here in Oakland. Who gets the turducken? It's on its way in from the oven, and we'll find out who gets it after this. Here now, 3rd down.
3, 19, Corner 70, Cup 19, Cup 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now Newton. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now 4th down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made, in my estimation.
Well, the defense circling now, 4th down and 7.
Buffalo 18, Cougar 19. Go.
They snap it to Newton. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Here's 1st down.
52 Glasgow. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's 1st and goal.
Claw, 10, green jack. Come on, set, hut.
They're going to look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he is into the end zone for a Legends touchdown. Tim Tebow, a 6-yard touchdown run. As his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Now to try to add the extra point, the lefty Anderson. And they will take a 7-point lead now. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Newton. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Cam to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Say hello to Haloti Nada. He gets there on the sack.
19. Dragon 60. Captain 60. Captain 6. Cup 19. Cup 19. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Here's Newton. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Throwing is Newton. Look at this tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Newton. This is Smith to the ground. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Newton. And his ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
And that touchdown means a decision has to be made. Do they kick the PAT and tie it up, or do they go for 2 and try and win it right now?
Come on.
Will line up for a 2-point conversion.
One last throw here for Newton. And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
On the ready. Fight 60. Blue striker. Edo Blue.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. This ball intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Merriweather. And he will be out of bounds here with zeros on the clock as this ball game is over. So celebration down on the field for a good, hard-fought victory here. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to